Greetings and salutations! This is Jason Silverrain, and with my wrist being the mess that it is, I'm taking the opportunity to go into something a bit more chill. And Islanders is exactly that, a minimalist city building game by a small collection of devs in fact. We've got Coatsink, Grizzly Games and Stage Clear Studios, and published by Coatsink I believe. Now this is available on Steam. I picked it up immensely cheap. I think it was like in the pence when it was in sale, but right now it's £4.79. Now I am enjoying this. It's a fun little time waster, I'd say. It doesn't quite have the longevity of some of the other games I've picked up or for this kind of purpose, but I could certainly say you could spend an hour on it at most. It does get a little repetitive, but I'll just show you how things work. Now, we start with an island. These are all procedurally generated, and some of them are very beautiful. Now, there's a lot of little extras to this game as well, because there's lots of updates of late, and there's lots of themes you can have for your buildings. But to begin, we have the statues. Now, when you first play, you won't have access to all of this. You have to get to a certain amount of points before it lets you go through the whole lot. And when it does start giving you access, the main thing is that, 1 minute, I'm just going to place this down, is that you'll get all the different buildings in a kind of a pattern. So we always start with the statues. Statues are just base score of 15, and, well, there's not really much you can do with them. Lots of things are like statues though, so I'm going to figure out where I'm placing my districts to begin. So this seems like a fun place for a district. I sure saw some flowers around here somewhere. They're all over here, so I will also stick one over here on hopefully one of these little ledges, because the whole goal is to arrange your little town in such a way you get the most points. Now the game's pretty generous. It will usually let you get away. Oh, that was not a great line up there. Let's try that again. Rotate round. Thank you. Yes. Yes. It will usually get you enough points to go to the next island before you finish off going round. But just in case, I am going to start this, and that's a gold mine. So, we've got our 3 statues. And I get to pick either the brick industry or the lumber pack. I won't always get access to all of these. I do like the brick industry, but I think with the trees, the lumber pack is probably the better way to go. And thus it's trying to figure out your scoring, so we can get a decent score here. 25's pretty solid. Any others? I do want to keep this somewhat open because that's a gold, and gold mines are worth a lot of points, so we'll go... Can I get a 25 over here? No, it's going to have to be here. Bam! Do I get my second one? Because these have a penalty for being near a similar item of itself. We get 21 up here, so... Lovely. Thinking about it, I really should have made this the beauty area with all the flowers. We'll go with... Come on. 25 there, even with all the extra points. And let's have a look. Well, I tell you what. First of all, how many points can I get with this thing? Nice. All right, let's just not go for the optimal placement. Let's go for just a reasonable placement just there. Get 25 points if I stick it in this corner. Lovely, and if I stick this one over here, I can still get another 21 points. Let's say 25 over there, sorry. So then we move on to this. The city pack is probably the last one you want to pick, because that's when things start getting serious and we start having to place down everything. Now, this is a very slow-paced game, and I'm not going to rush, so I'm going to shut up for a bit. And you can just watch this in 2 times speed. Now, I confess, this is not one of my better runs. I really should have remembered that quite a few objects can't be built on sand. I should have saved these and put them over here. So now my plan to put the market near my townsfolk is a bit far off. And, well, it turns out this is a little smaller than I thought it would be. This is my one problem, because you can't really plan ahead too well unless you memorise everything. You can't really make the best choices all the time. Another issue is I often have the choice between trying to make it pretty and trying to get the points. I haven't quite gotten good enough at the game to really get both. It's certainly making an interesting little island, even though I've just been taking my time with it. Now what do we have left? Well, we'll take the temple first. I don't know if we're going to have anywhere to place it. Oh, that is a godsend. Now, if we get this over here, I should be able to plonk the temple on that. Oh, I forgot that the temple does not like the circus. So we're going to take that back. And now I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to put the temple. Now, sadly, as much as I'd like to put it over here, I don't think I can. I just don't think there's enough room. Certainly not within range. The temple's range is remarkably tiny. And it is always the one that gives me the most trouble. Well, it certainly doesn't like being near any industry. I think I've stuffed myself for this one. Oh, if I put it there, it's too far away from anything. I don't get any points. So, what we are going to have to do is this. We're going to put that there. And we're going to use that to measure our houses over here. And our mansions. If it will let me put it down, thank you. And again, please. And what else is it like? Well, there's plenty of odds and ends. I could put another circus down. Can I slot that in without it being too close to the other one? No, not really. I only get like 10 points for it, which is pretty pathetic. Yeah, it's not one of my best designs. How about you? Normally I get a fantastic amount for this. This is actually one of the most spread out islands I've created, so I'm not surprised I'm struggling a little. 20, and over here was 26, so I'll stick it there for now. Not quite enough to get all the way round. And will this tiny hut be the thing that pushes me over? Yes, this is indeed being a rather lackluster isle, but just enough to get past. So that should give us the tavern. Now we're going to have a good time in the tavern. Sadly, the brewery is miles away, being the largest item. But if I go there, that puts me within that. No, not much use here. Yes, definitely spread out my districts too far today. Quite a walk to the pub. But it just goes to show the learning curve of this game. I've played it for a few hours on and off, and even I'm still learning like the best way to do the kind of end of run buildings. Certainly my initial setups tend to be okay and get me through the points, you know, quick enough, but it's always these last few that become a problem. Go, and I guess I could put that over here. But it's not enough, sadly. But then I just click onto the next island. I keep a little bit of my score, and we move along. And this is Islanders in a nutshell. You can just keep going for as long as you can keep your points going enough that you can get to the next isle. And that's just kind of the beauty of it. It's calm, it's got this lovely music, and end of the day, for less than £5, I wouldn't ask for much more. But thank you for joining me with this one. If you do want to see me actually play through it in one big chunk, you're welcome to ask. I don't know how entertaining it'll be, but thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.